Hello and welcome. It's an absolute scorcher today here at Eden Gardens. You join us for this match between India and Pakistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Dubé to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Rizwan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Afridi over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Down the ground, lovely shot, mid-off chasing, that could be four.
That was a lovely strike down the ground, managed it so easily.
Sampson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot into the gap and there'll be runs on offer here.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Abbas from the pavilion end. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Abbas shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Beats the field with a great shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
22 runs added in that over. India 48 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus an over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Nearly gets the edge. Afridi with a great delivery there.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Misses everything. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Whacked away.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Outside edge, it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end now.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. No, terrible shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Drilled that one away.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Smashed down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Sampson wants plenty from these bowlers.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Over India, a 76 for 1.
Well, the power play has resembled baseball so far with such a lot of power. There's some excellent running between the wickets as well and precision in finding the gaps.
Nicked it. Pakistan goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Was quick onto that in the infield. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Edged. The bowler looks really confident. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Found the middle of the bats. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
End of the over. 8 off it. India are 84 for 3.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Edge, but it drops safely. Ralph with a huge appeal. Just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Late cut, straight to the fielder.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot through the gap.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Dug that out well. Massive outside edge. Needs to be on target. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. 13 runs added there. India, 110 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, but it drops safely. Got that away nicely. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. On that nicely, good defence. 5 runs added there. India, 115 for 4. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh, great ball. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the end of a truly superb over. Takes an important wicket and doesn't concede a run. What more can you ask for?
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Nearly gets the edge. Abbas with a great delivery there. Nice solid defensive shot. That's 2 defensive shots in a row. That'll put a halt in their momentum. Smacks that away through the gap. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. Super catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. India are 118 for 6. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Misses everything. On that nicely, good defence. Dug that out well. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Massive outside edge. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Doesn't beat the infield.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Nicked it. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nice solid defensive shot. He was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Run rate slowing down a bit here. A sign of good bowling. Need to have some positive batting here to get out of this run.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the high court end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. On that nicely. Good defence. Well, straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Singh gone for not many.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get... First run behind them and then push on. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Dug that out well. Massive outside edge. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the fielder with that shot. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Pakistan with a massive shout. Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those this over.
Hi, Surendra Muhraki. Welcome to the stage.
Winds up and misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Drilled that one away. End of the over. India 153 for 7. Ralph, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the high court end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses, that's a big chance gone begging. A direct hit and this could be gone.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Got that away nicely. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Hi guys, whoever is watching this stream, who is going to win? This is high voltage match.
Just to keep them guessing. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Time for the final over. It should be straightforward now. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just 2 to win. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and drive safely on your way home.
Well, you never knew which way this match was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
Hi guys, whoever is watching this stream, how is the match? I hope you like this match. What a fantastic finish. So Hardik Pandya taken the responsibility and finished the knock for Team India. At one stage that was going to the Pakistan stage, but what a comeback by Team India. The one man, the legend HP Hardik Pandya taken the game from Pakistan to India. So finally India won by 3 wickets. Just a close match, but even though it's a very good match. So who is watching the stream, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe and show your support. Join 4MG family. So how is the match guys? Please put your comments if you like this, or what is the need to be do corrections, any suggestion.